First of all, if you're brand new here, will you put a 1 in the chat for me? 1 in the chat if you're brand new. I need to know if I have any brand new people. See a couple of you that look new. I thought you were new, Danielle. Good to have you here today. So, and I think there's sconces. Are there sconces behind you? They're beautiful. Oh, those are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Love them. Okay. If you've been here before, Louise is here. Where are you? Wave your hand. There you are. Okay. All right. If you've been here before, please put a 1 in the chat for me. 1 in the chat if you have been here before and learned something great. Hi, Brian. Good to see you. Camilla, that's a gorgeous photo of you, girl. All right, let's get going. All right, Jim's new, Carol's new. Where are all my 7s? Mary Ellen's new. Wow, I got a whole bunch of new people. This is fantastic. Okay, well, let's get started today. Oh, did I say 1? I am really out of it, Yolanta. I'm sorry. So if you've been here before and learned something great, put in a 7. 7s in the chat. Boy, I am out of it. Apologize. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this. All right, so today's Monday. We're going to do a demo for our new people, and we'll do one of our standard demos as well. What I want to talk to you about today, though, are the 3 steps that we're going to do every single day in consistency. Okay, 3 steps. Everybody say 3. 3. There's 3. We don't do 2. We don't do 5. We do 3 steps. Now, you could do 5 if you want to, but I prefer 3. Makes it a lot easier. And so we're going to get in here and I'm going to share my screen. And first of all, I want to show you where you're going to find your replay, especially for all our brand new people. This is where you will find your replay. So you're at the official corporate Nowsite group. This is the official corporate Nowsite group. If you are not a part of this yet, please make sure you join. This is where you're going to find out the latest information of what's going on. This is where you're going to find out all your information. You can see Mike here. You can see all of our friends here. Everybody's here. And if you're one of those 3 people who are watching online, you can actually come over to nowsite.online and you will actually be able to join us here. So now, next thing, that's not me. Let's go over to me. Where am I? I'm here. If you want to know more about me, my name is Elizabeth Larson. I am a personal business transformation coach, teacher, trainer, author, speaker. I have been doing building online for a very long time. I started teaching social media a long time ago when I was through a very large organization of an essential oil company, teaching them social media, websites, blogging, how to build relationships online. So I've been doing this for a very, 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 very long time. Love what I do. And so if you want to know more about me, and all of my posts are made with the Nowsite system. So if you want to come over and see any of my posts, these are all made with the Nowsite system. And when we do Make It My Own, you feel free to come over here and utilize any of mine to make it my own. And if you have not seen this video, this is funny. It's super hilarious. I recommend everybody watching this because it's just plain funny. Sometimes you just need to laugh. Okay. Let's get over here. Now, this is the Nowsite system. And of course, we do want to remind you that there is this new affiliate program where you can do 3 and you get yours free. If you get 3 people, if you have 3 people that sign up with your link, you can have yours for free, which is very nice. Very helpful for your team as well. So just want to remind you of that. Also want to remind you that this little happy face over here is where you're going to find resources. If you click on see more, should say calendar, because that's really the only resource there right now. But so you'll find your calendar here. You'll find all of the things that are going on. And so anything that you want to learn more about the Nowsite system, you can find right over here. So that's always a great thing as well. Okay. Now, let's start over here. When we first log in, we're going to notice be a social media star as easy as 1, 2, 3, right? There's 3 things that we do each day. We're going to post on social media. That's number 1. We're going to comment on other people's posts. Now we're going to comment on our own posts, but we're also going to comment on other people's posts as well. Here's the biggest problem. We think we want to go viral. We want to be an influencer, all those things, right? The biggest problem is that it takes time to do that. It honestly does. When you first start really building your social media, because most people weren't building their social media in a way that in the way of I'm going after being an influencer. I'm going after more followers and stuff like that. For the most part, people were just kind of using their social media for their own things, tacos, friends, families, events, whatever I was doing, right? And so when you make the switch to using your Facebook or your Instagram or your TikTok or anything to business, you have to switch what you're doing, right? You have to switch your posts. However, it takes time to attract all those followers. What is one great way that you can attract more followers? It's by commenting on other people's posts. As you comment on other people's posts, and I'm not talking just a little heart or a couple little emojis, okay? You can't start a conversation with emojis. I'll say that one more time. You can't start a conversation with emojis. If Coach Paul, if I give you a happy face, a heart, and a little dancing guy, what does that really say to you as a meaningful conversation?
No idea. You're happy and you're dancing.
There we go. See? Yeah, we do this on social media a lot. So what we want to remember is when we're commenting on other people's posts, the intention behind it is because we want to start a conversation with them. We want to start the conversation because we want that conversation to go further, that it could be possibly something for our product or our business, right? Because ultimately, why are we doing all of this? We're doing this because we want to build our business and have people purchase our products. Is everybody in agreement with that? Everybody wants that. More people signed up for your business, more people buying your products, right? So if we rely just on, I made a post, I made a post, I made a post, that's going to be a very long haul. I'm just saying it's going to be a long haul. The faster approach is to do part 2, which is commenting on other people's posts. But as we comment on other people's posts, we make it a meaningful comment. So we're actually starting conversation. Okay. So if I come over to Facebook, and we'll just use Facebook as an example, lots of places do this. Don't block all your haters, leave 1 or 2 so they can report back to headquarters. I'm sorry, I find that amusing. Okay, so I could take this. If I want to start a conversation with this person first, let me tell you the steps of conversations. I'm not necessarily just going to make comments just to make comments just because there's someone to make comments with. Okay. If I see a post that's amusing, I'm going to come over here and I am going to open up their Facebook and I'm going to look at their profile and see if it's somebody I would want to have a conversation with. Just because I can have a conversation with somebody doesn't necessarily mean that it's somebody that I really want to have a conversation with, right? So I come over here. I've got this person right here. Let's go look at his profile picture. There's his profile picture. Okay. His cover photo is of the beach. I live at the beach, so there's one thing I have in common. My target is to inspire and equip you with tools to conquer any challenge that comes your way. Okay. Doesn't say what he really does to do that, but okay. All right. So here's some other things. Red velvet, chicken and waffles. Okay. Definitely if I'm on a diet, Jenny, I probably don't want to look too much at that. Does look good though. Spend more time with people who bring out the best in you, not the stress in you. Oh, amen to that. Love that. Love needs action. Trust needs proof. Sorry needs change. Love that. Great food, great company, Destin, Florida. Destin happens to be, if anybody knows me, it's one of my favorite places on the planet. Like #1 favorite place on the planet besides where I live. So, and Belize. So sometimes your circle decreases in size, but increases in value. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier today. So all of these things I absolutely love of what he's saying. Now, it looks like he's probably already in a business, so he may not be a good prospect for my business, but it still may be somebody that I want to collaborate with or just have in my tribe of connections, right? So I can start this conversation and I could go, and if I really want to start a conversation with somebody, I could do one and then the next day do a couple more, remind myself, set a reminder to go back and then the people that I did before. So I'm going to come over here to comment. I'm going to paste the text of the post right here. And then what I want to say, write me a comment about how funny and how true this is. Thank you for this. I enjoyed the LA laugh. Are you a coach? I'm just going to ask him straight out if he's a coach, right? Okay. So now I'm going to hit generate. Text from the post, what I want. This is so funny. Thanks for the laugh. By the way, are you a coach? Okay. Copy to clipboard. Come back over here. Now see, yes. Yes is, yeah, it's funny. But if I don't ask a question back, there's no reason why he would have say anything else to me, right? So if I view more comments here, everybody's agreeing with it, but nobody's starting a conversation, right? So I'm going to hit this. This is so funny and so true. Thanks for the laugh. By the way, are you a coach? There is a lot of wisdom in this. Explains why I'm asking the question, right? There's a lot of wisdom in this. Are you a coach? Okay. Perfect. Got that. Now, notice most people just comment and they just say something, but they never start a conversation. Starting the conversation is what changes things, right? Now, not every single conversation I start is ever going to lead to a product or business sale, right? It's not. But sometimes it is going to lead to a collaboration or something down the road. So like I have collaborations with some amazing leaders and they didn't start just because I made a comment on somebody's post or I went to an event one time. It was through building relationship over a while, right? So just remember your number ones. Let's go back through. Number one, as a leader, you are to inspire, create inspiration of why people want to join you in the journey, and continuously create inspiration of why they want to stay with you on the journey. When you make your post, the next one you want to do is number one, you want to make sure that you set the intention of what the outcome of the post is going to be. My number one outcome is I'm always expanding my tribe. Those are the people that follow me. Those are the people that are connected with me. Those are the people that are all through my influence of circle of influence. Why do I do that? Because out of all of those will come my product users, my business builders, and the people that I can collaborate for other things, speaking at events, doing other things with other people, maybe making something that, or being a part of something that most people don't get an opportunity to do. That's how you do that. Okay. So there's number two. Now, there's two ways to do this. When you first start, first, is everybody good? Everybody good with making comments, why we make comments, why we say questions, right? Okay. All right. Now, let's go back to the next. Let's go back over to our Now site and let's see this. Okay. Now, when we come back over here, we're looking back at our 3 steps again, right? Step 1, post on social media. Step 2, comment on other people's posts. And step 3, start conversations. Now, when you first start this process and you've never done anything before, I just want you to follow each of these. Post on social media, then go out and do your comments on other people's posts, and then start some conversations by sending some messenger things. Yay! Okay. Now, the next thing I want you to do is, where are you? Waiting for you. Okay. The next thing I want you to do is once you've got this 3-step system down pat, for best results, the truth is you do number 2 first. If you want to change the algorithm on any social media, you do number 2 first. The reason for that is if you go and comment on 10 other people's posts, 10 to 20, you go make those comments, things are going to change dramatically because Facebook, Instagram, all of them will see you more active, first of all. Second of all, you started conversations. Then when you go and make your post will show up on their news feeds. So when you first start out, I want you to do step 1, step 2, step 3. When you get really, really, really good at this, I want you to do step 2 first, then do step 1, and then step 3. Okay. All right. Let's go over to step 1 now. Since we've already covered commenting on other people's posts, let's make a post today. Now, on Mondays, yay, oh my gosh, I have to stop. I have to stop for just a second. Can you come on for just a second and say hi to everybody? Because everybody has been so concerned about you and missed you and wanted to know how you are doing. And I am so excited that you're here.
Hello, everybody. Tom Chenault. I work with Elizabeth. She trained me. I love the woman. And I had made a commitment after getting in this terrible accident that I'm going to prioritize and squeeze my life down. And inside of that is making sure that I'm on this call a lot because you people and this program and what it all stands for is truly the most important thing in not only network marketing, but life. We, 32 days ago, got in a head-on collision, got rolled 4 times, 3 days in the emergency room, thought we were dead. And God just said, not yet. And we have absolutely healed at warp speed. And here we are back in the game and honored to be on this call with you guys. So thanks for saying something, Elizabeth. I love you. Hope your mother's good. Everything's beautiful, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on, Tom. I know everybody's been so worried about you and just so awesome to have you here. You know what? Real quick, why don't you tell everybody real quick what that painting is behind you?
I've been sober for 35 years. And I have a very, very big life. And sometimes inside of that life, I have a tendency to take myself extremely seriously and think that I'm all of it in a bag of chips, and I'm really not. So there was a big charity fundraiser in the town I live in for like the muckety mucks of Longmont. And I got named one of them, and they sent an artist over to paint me. And I said, no, we're not going to paint me, but I'll buy the painting. I want you to paint somebody else. And they said, who? So I took them down to my AA meeting to my friend, and I had them paint him. So they painted him. That's him right there. He's a dear friend of mine. And he's been my mentor and my sponsor for many, many years. And I bought the painting for a lot of money. So they had the auction and they knew what would happen. They have everybody get painted, and then everybody sends their friends in to buy the painting because they're egomaniacs like me and they spend a lot of money. So I went ahead and bought that painting right there for a lot of money. And it sits on the wall every day to remind me of where I came from 35 years ago. And also that I'm not nearly as hip, slick, and cool as my paycheck or my reputation or whatever is trying to tell me I am. Because left to my own devices, I start believing my own blarney, and that is the kiss of death. So that's what that's all about, Elizabeth, and thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Tom. So glad to have you here and just so thankful that you're doing better. And gosh, we'll continue prayers for you. And I'm so thankful that you are alive and you and Denise are okay. So if you ever want to know how I started on this journey, this man is responsible for. Very, 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 very grateful for you, Tom.
And I'm also Adrian's dad.
It's true. All right. So guys, let's make our post. Now, here's the thing. When we make our posts, we've got on Mondays, one of the great things to do on Mondays to give you a couple of ideas. You can make a post whatever you like. So if you came here with an idea of already what to do, feel free to do that. But on Mondays, one of the things that works really, really great is talking about why you're so thankful for what you do, because a lot of people had to get up and set an alarm to go to a job that they don't like, to work for a place they don't want to be working for. And they don't know how to get out of that. And many of you have a business opportunity that would give them a different option and be able to do that. And so talking about why you took that option is one great way. So hashtags like Motivation Monday, Mindful Monday, Mindset Monday, those work really, really great. Okay. So if you're going to talk about something about mindset, maybe something about your own journey, like what just Tom talked about, makes a great post, right? Showing the painting, remembering that, you know, to stay humble, remembering that we're human after all, right? I mean, it's the truth. We're not perfect, and we're never going to be perfect. And just being able to, yeah, earlier today I was talking about self-compassion and compassion for others, and having compassion that people are on their road and their journey. And I was having, you know, and being compassionate to myself also, not expecting myself to be perfect. That would be a great one. Number two, another one, if you're going to do Motivation Monday, Mike decided to start a business, right? Mike lost 70 pounds and then made the decision to start a business. He didn't start with the opportunity. He started with the product. Deborah, an amazing coach here, has a business opportunity that can change people's lives. Most of you here do. So talk about the reason why you did that. What was important about that? Now, here's two things I want to make sure that you are aware of, right? There's a couple of easy ways to do this. First of all, if you know what you want to talk about, you can click any of these, like caption and suggested image. The AI will give you an image. So if you don't already have an image, you can use this one and ask the AI to write a post. So let's go ahead and do that today. Okay. Write me a post on the importance. In fact, we saw a really great one on this, guys, right? I'm going to show you two ways to do this, not the red velvet cake, chicken waffle thing, but no, that's not the one I want to do. Okay, let's just do it this way. Write me a post about the importance of self-compassion and compassion of others while we are on the journey to our dreams. Okay. Now, I'm not going to give the AI a lot, because what I want to do is I want to make sure that you have this on, that you should see how the AI is actually going to do everything for you, right? So here we go. On our journey to our dreams, let's sprinkle self-compassion and compassion for others. Embrace your flaws, celebrate your wins, uplift those around you. The road may be tough, but with kindness as our guide, we can achieve anything. Remember, everyone's timing is different. It's okay. Not super exciting. So I'll hit generate again. If you don't like the vein that it's going down, just hit generate again over and over until something changes, or you can add some other words in there. Sometimes chasing our dreams feels like a climbing mountain. It's crucial to practice self-compassion and extend that kindness to others along the way. Remember, we're all on this journey together. As Brene Brown says, talk to yourself like you would to someone you love. Let's make compassion our guiding star. Okay, now what I want to show you in this is if I like the vein that it's going down, but I want more detail or more oomph or more something to it, then we're going to click the AI down here. Now, remember, if I click generate over here again, it's going to change the direction altogether. It will still have the same topic, change the direction. If you like the direction it's going, you're going to come over here and you're going to say something like change the tone, make it more humorous, excited, formal, friendly. I just want to make it a little bit longer and see what else the AI will give me. Now, just because it's longer doesn't mean I have to use the entire thing. Remember, I could either use it the way it is, or I could use it as my framework for my post. But I'm going to click this. Chasing our dreams can often feel like we're scaling a daunting mountain. While the journey can be challenging, it's crucial that we practice self-compassion through this adventure. Just as importantly, Let's remember to extend this kindness to others we meet along the way. We're all climbing our own mountains and facing our own challenges. I would not put as the renowned researcher, author Brene Brown wisely advises. I would probably say as Brene Brown. So I'm going to change this right here. Now look how cool this is. I can actually take stuff out right as I'm going. As author Brene Brown wisely advises, talk to yourself like you would someone you love. This powerful message serves as a reminder to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a dear friend or loved one. Our paths may be different, but we share the experience of striving towards our dreams. Let's make compassion the guiding star that lights our way. Together, we can create a supportive community where everyone feels encouraged and understood. All right, I love this. Now, and my Grammarly kind of irks with it a little bit. Okay, so I love this. Now, if I wanted to go AI here, I could make it shorter. I could change the tone and make it a little bit more persuasive, a little bit more excited. I can even change the language to a completely different language. If I'm posting like in a blog somewhere else, and maybe I do multi-language, or I have a team somewhere else. Whatever that is, I can do. Now, one other thing I want you to do is look over here. The Instagram version is going to be just a little bit different, right? Chasing dreams often feels like scaling a daunting mountain. The journey's tough, but practicing self-compassion is essential. Let's also extend this kindness to others we meet along the way. We're all climbing our own mountains and facing unique challenges. As Brene Brown advises, talk to yourself like you would someone you love. This powerful reminder encourages us to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we offer dear friends. Our paths may differ, but we're united in striving towards our dreams. Let's make compassion the guiding star lighting our way. Together, we can cultivate a supportive community where everyone feels encouraged. Now, why would I make a post like this if I want to build my business? It's a good question, right? Some of you may be going, that's not going to help me sell my product. That's not going to sell my business. People are always watching you. People are always watching you, and they watch all of your posts. So when you make posts that show who you are, you're ultimately able to build a tribe of people that want to see more of your posts. This is a great reminder for everybody to be kinder to yourself, to not beat ourselves up, to give compassion to others when they make mistakes, to give compassion to ourselves when we make mistakes. The truth is, we're on a journey to build our businesses, our lives, and our dreams. To expect anybody to be perfect is silly, right? It just doesn't make any sense. So here's the LinkedIn version of that and the X version of this. Now, let's go ahead and get started. When I post, it's going to give me this photo. I like the photo. Sometimes the photo isn't what I want though. And if you want to change the image, you can right there. I'm going to come over to post and I'm going to go ahead and make a post. Now with that, well, look at that. It just happens to be Tom again. How did you manage that, Tom? Okay. All right, we're going to put this here and add media, upload from computer. I'm going to put the photo in here. I'm going to hit next, and then I have that. Now, the last thing I'm going to do in here, if you need help, if you feel like you are struggling, know that you are not alone. Looking for a supportive community. I would love to have a conversation with you. Just DM me. Don't walk the path alone. All right. Don't walk the path alone. Together, we can cultivate a supportive community where everyone feels understood and encouraged. Beautiful. Okay, so that's exactly what I want to say. I'm going to hit post and done. Perfect. There's my post. So again, one of the things is I can go and say, buy my product, join me in the business, join me in the business. But the truth is there's thousands of people out there doing the exact same thing. Somebody has to know why it's different with me, why working with me is different, why I'm different. And that's what these kind of posts do. They show who you are as a human being, not just buy my product and that. So that's what the difference is there. All right, let's go ahead and we are going to do let's do the 5 minutes real quick. Now, for all of our new people, what do we do during the 5 minutes? We're going to actually open up our Nowsite system. We're going to go to nowsite.online while we're on the Zoom, and we're going to do 5 minutes. We're going to actually take 5 minutes to go make our post. Now, what does that mean for you guys? We do this every day. And for those of us like Coach Jenny and Coach Paul and a whole bunch of us, we have been doing this for years. Tom has done this for years of being consistent, taking 5 minutes and just doing reach outs and doing reach outs. That's how he built the business that he has, is through conversations. And so using the AI, we can create incredible conversations and be very consistent in that. Now, I'm not going to get rid of that because I want to go make these posts for everywhere else, but I'm going to go ahead and open up another Nowsite to show you how to do this. So if you're brand new, you can tell the AI, click on this or click on your caption my image if you want, and tell the AI what you want. Here's the thing. If you're brand new here and you're like, I don't know what I want, I haven't decided yet, I don't have any ideas, click this button right here. Two options are click this button right here and click surprise me, and you will get a post. The AI will just randomly make a post for you, and you can continue to hit that until you have something you like. So here's the post that it gave me. Now mine's going to sound completely different than Danielle's, right? Because we have different information in the AI. Mine's going to sound completely different than Jenny's. Completely different information in the AI. Mine's going to sound different than Omar's, right? Different than Tom's. So let's look at mine. Vulnerability is not whining or losing. It's having the courage to show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome. Let's embrace our authentic selves and courageously step into the unknown, where the true growth happens. Absolutely love that. Again, I can make this longer. I could do all kinds of things. Now, next one, real quick, for those of you who are brand new, one other thing that you can do, let's say you get on here and you find a post that you like, or you're looking for a post for help, right? You can always come over to mine and feel free to capture any of these. So maybe you like this one right here. I can click on this. I could take a screenshot of it. I can put it into the AI under Make It My Own. I can upload it. I will put the screenshot of the post that I like in there. I will generate it and ask it to make me a post similar to that, right? So now look at this. Every great achievement begins with a single step. Embrace every moment and remember that today is where your power lies. Shape your health, wealth, and dreams one day at a time. Let's make conscious choices and live the way we crave. Okay. If I don't like that image, I can come over here to image search. And if I go over to AI image search, I can search for a certain particular thing. Or my favorite is image search. I could put success in there. I can find something that I really like. Maybe I want to use this one. That's a cute photo. I can add this. So experience, ability, skills, every great achievement begins with a single step. Wow. Look, just a couple of minutes, I made a terrific post based on somebody else's. So let's take 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and make a post. And the truth is, just try it. Just put your hands on it. Just try it. I promise you can't break it. Sometimes we get scared of technology, and it's the superest, easiest, funnest thing ever. Just give it a shot. And if you get stuck, we're here to help you. And at the end, we could showcase some posts also, because Coach Jenny wants to share a post. I'm excited to see her post today. And let's go ahead and take 5 minutes though and do our post real quick. And if you finish your post, put the link in the chat so we can showcase your post. All right. Let's start showcasing some posts so we can get a couple of these in here. I'm going to go over to Jenny's post. It's gorgeous. All right. First of all, look at this. Love, love, love this right here. As we step into the last week of August, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've accomplished so far this year. Remember the highs and lows, the challenges overcome, and the little victories that have added up along the way. It's time to finish strong and set ourselves up for incredible September. Use this time not only to work hard, but also set new ambitious goals. Think about where you want to be at the end of next month. Map out the small steps that will get you there. Every little action counts towards creating a healthier, happier you. On top of that, don't forget to cherish the moments with loved ones. Life isn't just about tasks and checklists. It's about making memories with those that matter. Take a break from your busy schedule to spend quality time with family and friends, recharge your spirit, and spread some love and positivity. Here's to wrapping up August on a high note, welcoming September with open arms, renewed energy, and endless possibilities. I'd love to have you share one achievement from August and one goal for September. I'll go first. Okay. And then she comes down here. Now look at how important that is. When you say I'll go first, you automatically drop down to the bottom, right? Because why did I just do that? Because she said that there was more. I've been doing some balancing exercise, which is a need for me. When I put on pants, I always stand next to lean on because I don't want to fall. The last 2 days, I have not needed the extra support. I will always stand near something just in case, but it feels good to be able to balance on one leg. I want to continue these exercises and continue to improve my balance and strength. Great job, Jenny. That was beautiful. I absolutely love, love, love that post. And I love the way you dropped down to the bottom and did that. Fantastic in there. All right, let's get over to Joanne real quick. All right. Check out my new ebook on how to avoid the most common travel mistakes. Okay. Only problem with this, Joanne. Oh, that's the pinned one. Only problem with this, though, that if I may offer a little advice, a little bit of more background story in it would be great of why this ebook is different than anything else or what they're going to get out of it. I think that would be really, really great there. Okay. All right, let's come over here. Okay. Travel opens the heart and mind. Oh, Joanne, aren't you telling the truth? Introducing us to new experiences and perspectives. For the past 30 years, I've dedicated my life to the field of public health. Now I'm channeling my passion and energy into inspiring women everywhere to explore the world. Love this. There is something truly magical about stepping out of your comfort zone and immersing yourself in different cultures, landscapes, and ways of life. I've seen firsthand how travel can be transformative, not just on a personal level, but also for the communities we visit. I encourage you to embark on adventures that will broaden your horizons and deepen your understanding of the world around us. Whether it's a solo trip to a distant land or a weekend getaway with friends, let's make every journey count. Together, we can inspire each other to embrace the wonders that await beyond your front doors. Who's ready to go? Awesome post. One thing that you might want to put at the end instead of who's ready to go, maybe what's your next travel trip? Where's the next place you want to travel to? Give me some ideas of some new places I should go to. Because then you're actually starting more conversations about travel itself, right? And that's ultimately what you want. You want to start as many conversations as you can about travel. So asking kinds of questions like, where's your next dream destination? Where's the next place you think I should go? Where have you been that you would love to suggest for me? You know, any of those kinds of things will start lots of conversations. Does that make sense?
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. I'm so glad you're here today.
Okay.
All right. That was the pumpkin alarm. We need to wrap up. But Danielle, I want to make sure if you have a question to get that answered for you.
Okay, so if I'm understanding, am I, generating the post with AI and then I copy and paste it into Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever?
That is correct. And when you hit that get started button, let me show you where that is. It automatically pastes to your computer. So when you're over here, and you hit this get started button right here,
Yeah.
it will automatically paste it to your clipboard and open up whichever platform is highlighted here. So this will open up Instagram. This will open up Facebook. This one will open up LinkedIn. And so when you click this button, let me do Facebook real quick. If I click this button, I'm going to
Yeah.
hit get started. It will ask me to download the photo. And then when I hit that get started and post, it will take me over to Facebook automatically. I
Okay.
can just come over here and right click and then put paste in there.
Oh,
And then
oh.
everything will be right in there.
Okay, now I'm having an issue with the images because when I go to search image, and I click on the one, I select the one I want, nothing happens.
Okay, so is there an image at the bottom? Is this showing up? Let's do this one right here.
I wrote to customer support, but
So here's what you do. Click on
Yep.
change image.
Right.
Go and catch the image that you want, whatever
Right.
image it is.
Right.
You have to click on edit image down here. If
Oh.
that button does not show up, that means I know for me, I put the zoom on the browser higher so I could actually see things. If you've got something like this and you can't do anything with it, that just means that you need to take the zoom down on your browser so you can
Okay.
actually click edit image. So when
Okay.
you go and click edit image, then click add, and it will add that in there.
Okay, I'm going to try that because it's not working. So, all right, that's great. And the other thing I wanted to ask is I've been hearing a lot in the last couple of years that you want to keep your posts short because of people's attention span and all that. So is that true or?
Not true at all. I
true?
usually do long posts that have a lot of value, and I get people conversations all the time, and I never have a problem. We'll go over more of that tomorrow if you come back tomorrow,
Thank you
but
very much.
absolutely.
Thank
All
you
right,
very much.
everybody. Unfortunately, I have a hard stop. I have another training that I have to be on to teach. So I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific for My AI Live. Remember to come back with all your questions. We'll help you with all of your social media questions. And then if you need a specific type of demo, you're in a specific type of business, let us know. We could make that the demo of the day or something to give you a hand also. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Feel free to unmute. Love you all. Hope you all have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. Glad you're a part of us.
Really
Thank you.
helpful.
Bye,
Great.
Elizabeth.